We're getting down to the wire. We got 6 girls left. I'm nervous because, again, I'm watching it live. Like I said, I would start doing last week, so I'm nervous because I feel like one of my faves is going to go home, because I've always thought that Rio was going to go home at some point, especially with the edit that they've been giving her. But she is lasting, so I'm really, really nervous. I'm hoping it's not Christiana's week. I really, really am hoping, but who knows? Let's get into it. Wait, before we get into the review, I knew it was something that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Listen, no shade and no shame. However, I did not know that Jeana had a little Playboy kind of porn pass. For some reason, I don't know what happened. Yes, I follow America's Next Top Model, and they were showing, you know, they always show the pictures from the week of, you know, not just best photo, they show all the photos from that week's episode. So I was looking at the pictures and I was going to everybody's Instagram, just seeing how the girls have progressed since being on the show. And I went to Jeana's Instagram and I was shocked. Girl, I was not ready. I was like, what? Am I on the right Instagram? I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that, one, she's never talked about it on the show. And 2, I just didn't, I didn't, you know what I mean? I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it. Like, you go to her Instagram, it's like her vagina is. I was like, Jeana, girl, what? But you know what? She is from Vegas. They are very different with sex over there. You know, prostitution is legal and like sex work is legal, and they really have laws there that protect sex workers. And so I believe there they have a much different, more lackadaisical idea of pornography or prostitution, things of that nature. So I don't think that she is like, this doesn't change my opinion of her. I think she's a phenomenal model. I also think that she is becoming real flunky on this show, and that's unfortunate because I feel like she's more bookable, more high fashion bookable. What I will say is that what she's been posting on her Instagram, and all of the girls, I will say that, have gone down a Instagram kind of like no shade to the Instagram model, but you know what that is, like the Instagram video vixen kind of looks. Like a lot of them are posing provocatively in like underwear and bathing suits, and it's not really high fashion. So I'm not just going to say that about Jeana, that she's the only one doing something like that, but she is the only one, from my knowledge, that has, you know, done some porn stuff. And I'm just like, okay, girl, do you? But I just wasn't ready. That's all I'm saying. But all of the girls have made a step up on this show from what they have been posting on Instagram. They all kind of skewed the way of Jeana on her Instagram. So I'm not like calling her out. I'm just saying I wasn't ready for what I got when I went to her Instagram. Woo! Now let's get into this review. The first challenge is building an avatar for Tyra's avatar new game that she's coming, a virtual reality game. And listen, Tyra, like I said before, is a genius. You know what I mean? She is doing the show. She's also helping models get to the next level in their careers. But she's also branding herself and pushing her brand on the audience. And I don't have a problem with that. I think it's genius. She's introducing things that she is creating into the show, and I think it's smart. And she's also implementing it in a challenge. So although she is advertising to us, it doesn't feel pushy because it's mixed in within the show and within the challenge. And it's a great idea. I would like to see what's going to happen with the avatars, because we don't know who has a personality and who is being produced. Because for me, I feel like Rio is highly produced. I don't think that this is, like, I went to her Instagram and I feel like I got like an inkling of who she is, and I understand that that's still not enough, but I just feel like out of nowhere she just became this very awful person. So it just seems very produced to me. So I'm interested to see who is going to be able to pull this out. Shanice doesn't have that much of a personality to me right now. Christiana has a great personality. Jeana doesn't really have a personality. Rio has a personality, but it's very produced. So I'm not sure who's going to pull it out. But from what I've seen so far in this show, I feel like Jeana may win this one. So guess who was right? Jeana actually ends up winning because she has the most energy. She has the most personality. Rio was really close. Like, she gave a good pitch. I was interested in her avatar, and I was interested in, you know, if I played the game, to play her character because she seemed like a lot of fun. I was also interested in Kyla's avatar as well. Although she didn't really sell it, I liked what she said, and I was interested to see that kind of avatar in a game that is kind of very flighty, to see somebody who's like an activist and then like this diva at night. Like, the words that she said was great. Her personality didn't sell it for me. I'm not surprised that she didn't win, but the idea that she had behind her avatar was really interesting to me. Guys, I'm so disappointed in Jeana. Like, Jeana is the sweetest person on this show, and she is like taking digs at her because she's jealous that she won this challenge. Like, I can understand being a little pissy that you didn't win the challenge when you're being styled by Law Roach. Like, that is huge. Like, Law is very talented in what he does, so I would feel a little sting too because I would want to win that. But she's just being so mean to Jeana, and Jeana is so sweet, you know what I mean, how she's taking it. But it's just very disappointing for me to see that from Jeana, who's somebody I've been riding with from the beginning of this competition, and just, I feel like I just don't know her, you know what I mean? Of course, like, I don't know her, but I just feel like the edit that she has received in the beginning of the show was not really true of her character. I feel like because of her issue with alopecia, I felt like the show was carving out this character for her, but as they continue to keep the cameras on her, there was this ugliness that came out because, like, we have fallen in love with her and we have fallen out of love with her so quickly because of her attitude. It's very ugly, and it's really disappointing because I feel like a lot of us were rooting for her. At this point, I want Jeana to win. I feel like she is an overall, like, just class act, somebody who's also a really great model, somebody that I would want to win a competition like this, because Jeana is crying because she didn't do well, and the one girl that she made fun of for winning or tried to take digs at is comforting her because she's just a good person. I don't feel like Jeana is putting it on because there has not been anything edited of her for us to see that. You know what I mean? Like, if she was awful, we would see it. You know what I mean? Like, it would come out, and I get that. I honestly feel like Rio is being produced. However, they cannot force you to do something that you don't want to do. And if you're able to tap into that, then that means that something in you ugly lives there for you to so easily pull it out. You know what I mean? And I feel like Jeana is, for me, she's the total package for this competition, and I'm rooting for her because she didn't have to do that with Jeana. She didn't have to go there and comfort her, but that's just who she is, and Jeana, being the succubus that she is, just took in all of her affection and didn't once, like, reach out and be like, you know what, I was jealous today and I said some hurtful things and I'm sorry. Like, none of that happened, you know what I mean? She just took all of Jeana's affection and then, like, got nasty in her mind with Law, and, you know, I'm gonna give people the cold shoulder and whatever. At this point, I want her and Rio to go. I really, really do. Like, I can't root for them. They are just not kind people, and it's just, it's uncomfortable watching them on TV now because I was rooting for them. I was rooting for the both of them, especially with the identity issues that Rio was going through, where she was comparing herself to Sandra, and then Jeana and her, you know, alopecia issue. I was like, y'all know, if y'all watch me from the beginning, y'all know I was bawling on that episode. So I was really rooting for her, but now it's just like, ew, just go. Major. Yeah. The looks on the first part of this fashion model video or whatever starring Major, they're a little questionable. I feel like Jeana looked the worst to me. It did not look like her. They aged her poorly, and I get that they were playing like conservative characters at this section of the video, but I just felt like her look was the worst. Rio had the best makeup. Shanice, they did something with her hair this time. I was so excited that they took a risk on her hair. I bet you that they had a black hairstylist on set. this time around. They ain't play this time because she had a totally different look. They knew how to work with her hair and she looked great. Christiana looked great. I felt like a lot of the girls were given personality, but again, like Jeana and Rio, who don't have personality, were struggling for the first time in a very long time. This is like taking a check at Rio's ego. So I don't know, guys. I don't know who's going to be at the bottom. I feel like it might be Jeana and Rio. So one of them might go. And I feel like that's going to be a good thing because together they're just very toxic. I'm hoping it's Rio so we can get Jeana back to where we had her in the beginning because I feel like their relationship is just not healthy. They bring out the worst in each other. So I'm not sure at this point, but I do want to talk about how Kyla is killing it. I'm so proud of her. Like, she is really like just come out of her shell. She's showing personality and the fashions. The second part of this video, the fashions that they have on these girls are amazing. I'm loving the jewels. I'm loving how it fits their bodies. I'm loving how it sparkles. I'm loving how they seem so powerful in these outfits. Now, the first part of the video, I didn't get it. The second part, I'm here for it. They put some money into that. That budget is looking nice. You better work, Tyra. And can we talk about how she came to the video shoot for like 5 seconds and slayed? That is a supermodel, guys. That is a supermodel slash Uber businesswoman, Tyra Banks. You better work. So Rio and Jeana are struggling, and it's unfortunate because they are wearing gorgeous outfits. Like, I love Kyla's outfit. I really, really did. But I love Shanice's look too. I love Christiana's look. So beautiful. But Rio and Jeana, they have my favorite looks. They have like this bedazzled birdcage on Jeana, and she still doesn't know how to work it. Rio has this gorgeous spike gold number, and it's like nothing. You can tell that she's like trying to fake something out. And I'm like, girl, look at what you're wearing. Own that. That's all you have to do. And when a woman loves what she wears, she can do anything. And I just don't think they are taking in the outfit, or I don't know. I just don't know how they're struggling at this point in the competition with the garments that they're wearing. Like, how can you not work these garments? I'm confused. I really, really am. Like, I get it. They're getting on my nerves and I want them out the competition. But it's just like, at this point, I feel like they're tanking themselves because you are set up to win. Like, Rio got the best walk in the show. Like, she walked a runway because they loved her walk. I think it needs work. But like, you can't even like walk in this outfit and own it. And she was always like the crazy model who can pull things out. She's just not doing it. And Jeana, I just don't understand how she's just not pulling it out in this outfit. Guys, that birdcage would have sent me through the roof. They wouldn't have had to say nothing. They wouldn't even said cut because I still would have been murdering it. So I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. I'm shocked, actually. Wait. Did Jeana really just come in and bogart Christiana and Shanice's shoot? I don't think that. No, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that nobody stopped her. Like, the way it's being portrayed, it's that it was Christiana and Shanice's scene, and then Jeana just jumped in out of nowhere and started beating the both of them. Ain't no way. There is more to this story. It just doesn't make sense. Like, X didn't call it out. Drew didn't say anything. She just jumped in the shot and nobody said anything. Nah, something ain't right. Something ain't right about this, and I don't like how they're trying to frame Jeana. Now, if I'm wrong, and I own it at the end, but I'm watching this live right now. It just seems really odd to me that she would jump in to their shoot and to their like shot, and nobody said anything and stopped it. However, she was a little happy that Christiana almost broke her ankle. Jeana, why are you being so awful? We loved you in the beginning, girl.
Jeana is an undercover bitch. She seems to be nice with her sweet voice.
Jeana done got Christiana cussing. Oh, she done got our sweet angel pissed the hell off. Christiana is pissed and cussing and about to wring Jeana's neck. Lord, Jeana gotta go because she is bringing out the worst in people. So the video was actually really cute. I didn't get it. I don't know what the video is about. I don't know what it means, but it was really, really cute. I feel like the standouts were the ones who were the standouts when they were filming it, and that is Shanice and Christiana. They were the ones who I was most drawn to. I felt like Rio and Jeana had some good moments. Kyla killed it. She slayed, and she got like a lot of camera time, and I think that's a good thing. But it didn't seem like a bad video shoot, but I did notice that Jeana and Rio were lacking in the video and weren't giving much. I think that Kyla is so adorable. Like, she gets in front of Director X at judging panel and she's nervous or whatever. She's so cute. She's so cute. But I did get a flashback in the show to where Shanice was like, he could be your dad. But you know what? This is the industry. You know, there are models who have like 80-year-old boyfriend. Modeling in the entertainment industry, two very freaky worlds. It'll be allowed. It'll be allowed. So I wouldn't be surprised if they started dating. Team Christiana, like, even at judging panel, she has made such a huge improvement, you know, just in how her delivery and how her confidence is there now. You know what I mean? Like, she's confident in what she's doing. She's no longer like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. She knows what's going on now. She knows how to hold it, you know, how to hold it together in front of the judges. And I'm not saying like she didn't do it before, but before she was always like, you know, just very shocked and trying to figure things out. But now I feel like she's come into her own and she looks gorgeous. Law did a fabulous job. Like, the looks that he pulled for her and her outfit today at judging panel. I am team Christiana. Like, this is who I'm getting behind. I love Shanasty. I really do. I just feel like Christiana is more ready and I'm rooting for her. This is why I'm rooting for Christiana. Shanice, like, it was so unnecessary. I feel like Shanice is doing well in the competition. My issue with her is that she's too preoccupied with Rio and Jeana, because she has this, she goes in front of the judges, she gets positive feedback, and then she mentions that Jeana jumped into the scene and was pushing in. I knew that there's no way she could have jumped into the scene, and if she wasn't supposed to be there, that X wouldn't have like lost it, or Drew wouldn't have lost it. And then X mentions that he was like, oh, I put her in the scene. I wanted everybody to be in the scene. So she just did not jump in unannounced, and it ended up making Shanice look bad. And I'm like, girl, just focus on you in this competition because you're doing very well. And that's why I keep on getting behind Christiana at this point, because I feel like she gets it. I feel like her head is in the right place and she can handle the mantle that this competition will place upon her. I just don't feel like Shanice is there yet. She has a little bit more maturing and some, you know, aging to do and some more experience in this industry before I feel like she's ready to take on something so big as the winner of America's Next Top Model. Because I feel like Christiana will take this opportunity and catapult herself. I feel like if Shanice gets it, she won't handle it properly and it'll fall out of her hands. And I don't want that for her. I want her to be able to grasp it and take it to the next level. So that's just my 2 cents. Let me know what you think about Shanice and Christiana at the end, and who do you think should win the competition? I'm behind Christiana, and you know my reasons why. What are your reasons why you're behind any of the girls in this show and why you would like for them to win? Let me know in the comment section below. So Christiana gets best, like, I guess, like, photo or performance of the day, and I agree. I think she did really good. All the girls are completely safe except for Rio and Jeana. And although the both of them are getting on my nerves and have been getting on my nerves for a few episodes, I'm kind of, you know, hurt because I was rooting for the both of them. They were both in my top, and I'm just sad that it's come to this because they had so much promise. And I'm kind of nervous. I really am, because I feel like one of them needs to go. It's just hurtful because I felt like these two were the ones to win. Like, early on, I was just like, these girls are going to kill it. They're going to take it to the end. And then their true colors started to come out, and it was unfortunate. But I'm still watching it live. I feel like Jeana may stay. I feel like Rio was going to go. Now, I could be wrong. Let's find out. So, yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Like, Jeana, oh my gosh, I feel like she's such a better model than Rio. And I'm going to give you a little conspiracy theory. And I could be wrong, right? But I feel like maybe her past or her, you know, I feel like her porn past got her off the competition. I honestly feel that. I feel like this show was kind of wholesome, and I don't think that America's Next Top Model will get behind somebody who had a porn past, or, you know, like a provocative, something to that level, like, you know what I mean, like a Playboy past. I honestly believe that, and that's unfortunate, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I just do not feel like she should have went home over Rio. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like Jeana's work was so much better than Rio's, and I do feel like that maybe some things have come up with stuff that she has done that they don't feel like fit the America's Next Top Model mold, so they decided to cut her. Now, I honestly, I could be wrong, but I feel like I'm right in the wake of this competition, because it is a show that does market to younger girls. I'm only watching this show because I've been a fan of it since the first season. Like, I grew up with this show basically. So yeah, that's unfortunate. It really, really is. I didn't think that Jeana was going to go. I thought it was going to be Rio. I was very confident going into Elimination that it was going to be Rio, and unfortunately it's Jeana. And yeah, I was rooting for her. I thought she was a great model. I was hoping that Rio would go, so maybe we can get the Jeana that we met in the beginning back. But now we'll see how Rio is going to turn out, and see what Jeana does after this. It's unfortunate that even when she was, you know, doing her exit interview, she was like digging at the girls. I want to see who's going to be as versatile as me. I don't think those girls could do it. It's just like, why are you, girl? Jeana, so unfortunate. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. So anyway, that's where it ends, but let's get into next week, because baby, I feel like we're going to get a model come back into the competition, and I'm here for it. Like, I'm totally here for it. Oh gosh, are we going to get Cora back? Oh Lord, I hope we get Cora back. So this is what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to bring back all the eliminated models. They definitely are, because we've seen it. I'm sorry, I'm so fast. I'm so excited. I just saw the preview. They're going to bring back all the models that were eliminated, and I think they're going to do a photo shoot, and whoever does the best in the photo shoot, whatever eliminated model, I think is going to be able to come back into the competition, and then one of the girls who are still in the competition are going to be eliminated. So I feel like it's going to be a switch out. I hope that happens. And then we get Nigel, Barker, and Eva. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad that Tata is back. No shade, but we wouldn't have got this with Rita. This is what I'm talking about. Give us a show. So y'all know I'm going to see y'all next week. Be there or be square. Let me know what you think about this episode in the comments section below. And I will see you for the following episode of America's Next Top Model. Bye, guys.